right, everybody. On the line, I have Tom Dirk, Director of Media and Public Relations with Truckers Christmas Group. How are we doing today, Tom?
I am doing great, Bruce. Thank you very much for having us here on the Lead Pedal podcast.
Yeah, you know what? I've often heard of you guys and seen the stuff coming across. Always thought we'd connected, never have. So it's great to have you on. You're doing some amazing things. But tell us what the Truckers Christmas Group is. What is that for those that may not know?
Well, Truckers Christmas Group is basically a group of drivers and those who are passionate about the truck driving industry. So it doesn't have to be just truck drivers, but we come together each year to raise money to help trucking families in need. So it could just be a single person or entire family in both the United States as well as Canada. So we do help U.S. and Canadian drivers, and then we work through groups such as yourselves to get the word out that we're accepting nominations and need to know about these families in need so we can kind of identify them and see if we're going to be able to help them some for the Christmas season to make things a little bit brighter and a little bit easier for them.
Right. So now, how did you guys get started? I think you started, if I was reading right, 2008 or something. Like, how did this come together? Who was the first one to get things going?
Well, a guy by the name of the wonderful Wayne Hortman back in 2008 had a pretty good year, and on one of the old trucking community bulletin boards. So that kind of tells you how far back we're going to the days when there was actually bulletin boards out there in forums. But he had said, I've had a good year. I've got an extra $500. I really would like to help a trucking family in need. Does anyone know of someone who's struggling? And some other drivers, such as Greg Manchester out of Canada, I believe it was Eldon McFarland out of the U.S., among others, said, you know what, we want to participate too. We want to help out in some way. So they started pooling some money together, identified some families, were able to help some families that year. And then the next year, Greg and Eldon and some others came back and said, hey, what can we do about getting this to continue and keep on doing this after year? And it's been a kind of a gradual build over the years where it started off, the first year or so was quite informal. Over the next several years, they worked under the umbrella of a couple different charities. And as things changed, it finally got to the point about, I think it was 2014, that the decision was made for them to go out under their own 501c3 nonprofit. So Truckers Christmas Group Org is a registered 501c3 nonprofit here in the States, and that enables for pretty much anyone who donates for us, at least from the U.S. side, to use it as a tax-deductible gift to help these trucking families.